trying to duck the laws before I turn myself in. Because if they pick me up, that shit gonna make shit worse.
Hey man, you already know what's going on. We got to talk about the situation with Summrs. Due to the situation that occurred with Iayze apparently snitching on all of them in a whole case that happened in Houston, Summrs' career is basically on the line, and it might even be over. He's basically going to be facing a lot of time, and we're going to get right into it. But before we do, I'm going to need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to run this up, man. So this has been a lot of topics that has been brought up. I feel like it's very if I were Summrs, I would be scared as fuck. Not gonna lie, because of this whole situation that occurred with Summrs, Iayze, Desire, BZ. Basically, they were posted up in Houston, and if you didn't hear about this story already, it was basically a crazy situation that happened, and then Iayze basically went to the police and snitched on everyone. I mean, I wouldn't say he snitched on everyone, but he's documented he 100% snitched because it's on the Harris County website and everything. But he basically gave a statement to police and kind of confirmed it, but they already had details that were with surveillance, and it was in their neighborhood actually where this situation occurred. But basically, they all sort of went and they met this plug that Summrs allegedly was looking for. I'm guessing, if I were to guess, Iayze said in his statement that Summrs was supposed to give him a certain money at the beginning via Zelle, basically, and then I guess something happened and then he wanted his money back, so they were meeting back up with the plug who was going to give them their money back. If I were to guess, I would say they were probably getting lean and this nigga got burnt for some fake lean, but hey, that's just my opinion. So basically that occurred, and then in the process of them meeting up, a whole scuffle happened. The dude ended up getting pistol whipped, and then Iayze allegedly fired at him. And then I think Summrs did the dash. But basically, they kind of committed a assault with a deadly weapon in the state of Texas. And that's not looking too good, man. Because if you really look at the charges that he's facing, it's definitely, especially in Texas, it's not like one of those states that they don't really care about that shit. He's gonna be definitely facing some time. According to Iayze's statement, it kind of said that Summrs, it didn't really say that he was the one behind it all, but it kind of implied that he was the one that kind of thought it through, and he was saying that it was gonna get bad and all types of other stuff, it's kind of messed up that he told all this information to the police. But he basically went into detail with the whole situation and kind of put it on Summrs, and basically said that he was held at gunpoint for doing the situation, in the situation Iayze said that. So it's not going to look good for Summrs, and he's the one that kind of initiated it. Iayze was trying to just say that he was there, but it's a super confusing situation. The plug basically said that Iayze fired at him. Iayze said that he kind of fired to break up the fight, and he basically ratted out everyone. And since Summrs is the main person behind it, it's not looking good, because they're saying that it's when you're facing an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in Texas, you're facing up to 2 to 10 years. I think it's a minimum of 2 years, but it could be anywhere between that. And this one was pretty crazy because someone got shot at, and it was over drugs, and they had guns and shit. So man, I don't know really what's gonna happen, but all I know is he's about to turn himself in right now. He's turning himself in because he knows that, I guess, he can't run away from this type of shit. But I know he's gonna probably release another project right before he leaves. It's super crazy though, man. It's crazy to me because these dudes had so much promise, but then they kind of burnt themselves out over drugs. If you're doing number one, that's an issue. Plus they're in Houston, Texas, so it's shit is super sus out there. Y'all need to move out of these areas, move to like New York or fucking LA or some shit and just be on your like music shit and not be doing all this fucking other shit. Like, niggas literally come out of the mud just to be doing fucking nigga shit, bro. Like, it's so fucking crazy. I feel bad for these dudes too, because it's like their careers were just starting off. I don't know what's gonna happen to Jace, but maybe it seemed he just dropped a song and people were like, I don't care that he snitched. Like, the shit was fire. And it's like, realistically, I mean, he can't really claim that he's like a gang member or anything like that anymore. He can't really do anything because it's like, yo, you snitch. All you can do is be a civilian and make music, because that's all you can really do at this point. They have it on paperwork that you basically snitch. So, man, it's the fans don't really care, but obviously if he's in he can't be making like gang music. I mean, you can just be like 6ix9ine, but it's like Jace is like the black equivalent of 6ix9ine at this point, and it's documented, so he can't really deny it. Denying it is making it, it's just confusing the situation, and so his fans don't really know, but we really know what's good. And it's sad that it went out like this, but it's like, what do you expect? Niggas are super young. Honestly, I hope Summrs doesn't get like too many years. He'll probably, if he doesn't have a lengthy criminal record, probably get like, you know, maybe somewhere that's good, maybe like 2 years for this. That wouldn't be terrible. Then he could come back. But if they give him like 10 years or some crazy shit, like, his career is over, because he just got started, and I don't see him coming out. Maybe he'll come out if social media is still around and doing shit, but I don't really see him taking off anymore 10 years from now. But let me know what y'all think's gonna happen. Let me know in the comments. Real stay safe shit. Let's get it. Peace.